Cameroon's President Paul Biya has returned to the country after a 42-day absence that had prompted questions about his health and whereabouts. President Biya's chartered plane touched down at Nsimalen International Airport in the capital Yaoundé a few minutes to 5 p.m. local time on Monday, October 21st. The Boeing aircraft left Geneva City in Switzerland on Monday morning with the President and First Lady Chantal Biya on board. Upon arriving at the airport in Yaoundé, live television captured President Biya shaking hands with government officials, including Secretary General at the Presidency, Ferdinand Ngongo. 91-year-old President Biya thereafter got into his car and drove off. He did not speak to members of the public, but as his motorcade was leaving the airport, President Biya waved at a crowd through the back window of his car. Large posters had been mounted in Yaoundé welcoming back the head of state, who has been in power for nearly 42 years. Biya's supporters, who wore clothing bearing his image, lined up along the 22-kilometer stretch from the main airport to the Etodi Presidential Palace. A presenter of the state broadcaster CRTV said that Biya's return would put an end to all the speculation about the head of state's health and whereabouts. The Cameroonian leader was last seen in public on September 8th when he was departing China's capital Beijing after attending the China-Africa Summit. His government recently said that Biya had traveled to Geneva from Beijing and was exercising his presidential duties in the European city. It had widely been expected that President Biya would attend the United Nations General Assembly Summit in New York later September, and thereafter the French-speaking country summit in France in early October. He, however, did not attend either. On October 8th, the Cameroonian government released a statement allaying fears over the president's health amid growing public concern. 2 days later, Cameroon banned the media from discussing the health of President Biya, saying in a statement, the head of state is the principal institution of the republic and discussions on his condition are a matter of national security. Biya, who was first sworn in as Cameroon's president on November 6, 1982, has taken part in 7 presidential elections between 1984 and 2018 and was declared the winner in all. Cameroon will hold its next presidential elections in 2025. At the time, Biya would be 92 years old. During his 4-decade rule, the president has often faced criticism over his frequent trips abroad, mainly to Switzerland and France. But Biya maintains that most of his visits are in relation to his presidential duties.